This fluffy, slow-talking, nerve-wracking yet helpful little furball is one of Honami's greatest mysteries. Suspiciously shaped after a cute floating capybara, it claims to be Honami City's guardian and the mascot of the cafe. Namipon has left a bunch of us groaning in frustration at how slowly it talks, and even rage-baited our appster effortlessly. So who or what the hell even is this thing? Why does it exist? And most importantly, can it even be trusted? Find all that out and more in this video. Though before we talk of floating talking capybaras, did you pull Chisa? Not yet? Then let me introduce you to lootbar.gg, a global top-up platform where you can buy Lunaites and Asteroites for Wuthering Waves at great discounts, with savings up to 23%. During 2.8, Lootbar is offering limited time deals like the 6480 pack, available for 1 week only. And if you'd rather skip the gacha, you can grab guaranteed character bundles for Chisa and Phoebe. The top-up process is super simple. Just click top up now, select your payment method and pay. Then you could start the self-top-up process. It feels the same as in the in-game system. Simply log into your game account and you can redeem the pack you purchased instantly. Lootbar has earned over 28,000 positive reviews on Trustpilot, proving that it's a reliable, globally trusted platform. It's also worked with major creators like Braxophone, AductTV, and Doro44. And yes, it's Black Friday season. From November 25th to December 1st, you can grab special coupons through the link in the description or pinned comment. Enjoy up to 10% off, plus double points on every purchase, which you can later redeem for rewards or use to reduce future costs. A perfect time to stock up. Remember, the link is in the description and pinned comment. Now, without any further ado, let's begin. So, Namipon. Nothing comes up if you search for this name anywhere outside of Wuthering Waves. It roughly translates to wave pop, maybe in reference to the wavy pattern on its belly, but nothing really relevant. The name of the cafe where it stays, Shasho Cafe, gives us a bit more to work with. Shasho is a Japanese word that translates to conductor. No, not that conductor. The person who checks tickets, calls the stops, and assists passengers. Sounds familiar? Yep. Not only does Namipon refer to us as a passenger like a conductor would, but he also has a little bus during the loading screens. Oh, and not to mention how he knows every little detail about Honami City's structure, despite it constantly changing due to the lament. Just like how a conductor would know where all the stops are. But Namipon is not just a conductor. He's a maid, a bank clerk, an adventurer, a student, and even a Yakuza member. Everywhere you go in Honami City you'll find his face, and he's fully aware of that. It's clear that at some point, Namipon was the mascot of Honami City. The way every business marketed itself with his face proves that he was well loved. You can even see those ads still play live on some active billboards, no matter how distracting they are. But this only tells us what he was, not what he is now. How come a fictional character / mascot come to life within this sonorosphere? What is it really? An echo? A tacit discord? Well, neither actually. The appster himself confirms that Namipon is not an echo or a tacit discord, but rather something that is hiding in a mixed bag in its fuzzy tummy. It's weird then, right? Because if it's just a mix of frequencies sewn together chaotically, it should just be a tacit discord. But no, it isn't. Then what else could it possibly be? A remnant creature? Well, we know for sure that this sonorosphere is very dense with remnant energy, so that must be it, right? Well, not exactly. Remnant creatures are still tacit discords. They're just unique because they don't need to consume other frequencies to sustain themselves. Both creatures that we've seen before, aka Lorelei and Baiji's pet, have their very own tacit cores, which classifies them as tacit discord remnant creatures. But there is no tacit core visible anywhere on Namipon's body, which means it can't be a remnant creature. In that case, could it be a Threnodian? I mean, think about it. It's born in a city full of negative emotions as its inhabitants are experiencing a loop of death over and over again. There should be plenty of lament and negative emotions to give birth to a Threnodian over all those years. But then you'd assume a Threnodian wouldn't be helping us stop the lament. Would it? Also, why would a Threnodian take the helpless form of a creature that was well loved and is the symbol of the city? If they can just do that, why didn't Leviathan simply manifest as Imperator directly? Why did it have to merge with it to steal its form? Besides, if it was a Threnodian, I believe Abby, Shorekeeper, or even Rover himself would have figured it out from its frequency. Well then, what is Namipon if not a tacit discord, echo, remnant creature, or even a Threnodian? Only one option remains, and we have to delve deep into Chisa's character lines before we can answer that. When you increase your intimacy level with Chisa, you unlock this line about Namipon.
Born of love, always kind and dependable. That's the guardian of Honami City. Or, at least, that's how it likes to introduce itself. Being around Namipon feels peaceful. Hard to explain. Sometimes it follows me quietly. I won't notice until it brushes up against me. Soft fur against my arm. Asking if I want coffee. But there's something more beneath that face. Something vast. Maybe it's just trying to return the love people once gave it.
Indeed, it says it was born of love, and is the guardian of Honami City. But what I want to focus on is this sensation of peace surrounding it. Because of how Solaris' world is made out of frequencies, exuding peace means that your frequencies are harmonic with each other. Just like how Rover's frequency is calm and pure according to Sanhua. The ripples of Namipon's frequency have to be very harmonic for it to exude such a presence, eliminating all chances of it being some chaotic, tacit discord, but rather something more, something bigger, something that guards. Yes, I believe Namipon is the sentinel of Honami City, or at least it is a sentinel of Honami City. We have no knowledge concerning the state of the city prior to its destruction, but there is no reason to believe that it had no sentinel. There is something specifically stated to be related to Lahairoi, not Honami. It's an exception, not the rule. What I'm saying is, maybe at some point, Honami did in fact have a sentinel, and it was indeed Namipon. That's why it was so popular and everyone liked it, just like the people of Jinjo revere and appreciate Juwei, and the people of Raguna and Septimont look up to Imperator. Namipon was revered in his very own special way, by turning him into the mascot of the city. However, after the lament hit and the city fell, the sentinel went with it too, trapped in the Sonoro and rearranged with the space-time of the place. Only the goodwill and love of the people who appreciated it allowed it to take form again. But in the chaos, the frequencies of the people and their wishes became part of Namipon. In a way, they became part of his existence, hence the many different Namipons with different personalities and archetypes. This also anchored him to the cafe, which is, as far as we know, the safest place within the Sonoro. Only one thing remained of its previous self, the memory that it was once the guardian of Honami, and that it must guide. What further reinforces this theory in my opinion is a statement made by Ari, one of the left behind who wanted to join the Pioneer Association. She says that the people of Honami used to place their hope for tomorrow on Namipon, and that there was a strong bond between the city and itself. Later on, Namipon even says that making Honami's people happy is one of his duties. So, to recap, this theory suggests that Namipon is essentially a sentinel, or part of a sentinel who existed prior to Honami's destruction. He was beloved by the community and became the face of the city. People loved him so much that they placed their wishes and hopes on him, almost like a deity of sorts. But after the lament took Honami, Namipon was reshaped with the city, his essence getting tangled up with their frequencies, which led to him losing his original identity and taking on many forms and personas, each embodying some of the frequencies that are within. What do you think about Namipon? Do you think I'm right? Leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. If you want more Wuthering Waves theories and lore videos, subscribe and check out my playlist that will appear right now on the screen. With that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around.